Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort was stop number 2 on our Disney Resorts Challenge, and after our stay, we put together some things that we think you should know before you book your Disney vacation. We've got our best and worst list for you, plus who we think should and shouldn't stay here. If you are planning a Disney vacation soon, then you're definitely going to want to stick around. Welcome to the Magical Resorts Guide. My name is Jennifer, and along with my husband Chris and baby Mason, we're out searching for adventure in the most magical place on earth. We are all about resort life and have made it our mission to stay in all 18 Disney Resort hotels by the end of 2022. Come join us as we explore the resorts, share our tips, and experience the magic of a Walt Disney World resort stay. Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is a beautiful island getaway from the hustle and bustle of the Walt Disney World parks. We just recently shared a video overview of the entire resort along with our stay in a pirate room. If you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out. This resort is lush with white sand beaches, hammocks, lots of island-inspired food, and Caribbean island rhythms. But there were some things that didn't wow us. So let's jump in, starting with the things we loved about this resort. One of the best things about this resort has to be its access to the Disney Skyliner. The Skyliner makes getting to Hollywood Studios and Epcot so convenient. Like I said in our last video, I was really nervous to use the Disney Skyliner. I was concerned with how high we would be since I have a touch of motion sickness, but it ended up being amazing and I was pleasantly surprised. Getting on and off with the stroller was easy and it made getting to the parks a lot less hectic. I have to say, it's ranking up there for me with boat travel, which is my favorite way to get to the parks. And Caribbean Beach is Disney Skyliner Hub, which means once you're in your gondola, you don't have to get off again until you're at the parks. If you're heading to Epcot, you'll pass through the Riviera Resort and continue on to Epcot. And if you're going to Hollywood Studios, then your gondola will go directly there. This is the only resort where this is an option, and it's a great perk. If you've been watching our videos, then you know that Caribbean Beach's pool ranks up there for us. Chris is totally a pool guy, and honestly, if we went to the pool every single day while we were at Walt Disney World, he would be in heaven. The Fuentes del Moro pool located by Old Port Royale is the main pool on the property. Themed to resemble an old Spanish-style fortress, you will have so much fun with the zero-gravity entry and 2 amazing water slides. One slide is 102 feet long with cannon spray. There are plenty of lounge chairs, and Centertown Market for mobile order is just steps away, along with banana cabanas for adult beverages. And for the little ones, there's a pirate shipwreck splash pad with mini water slides, lots of puddles and squirts, and a giant bucket that dumps. This area is for little swimmers under 48 inches. Now this pool is where you will find all of the action, along with cast members hosting games and recreation poolside. It can be a busy area, and if you're looking for a little peace and quiet, then you're going to want to head over to your village pool. All villages have their own private leisure pool, which typically is a lot quieter than the main pool. Most of the time, quick service food isn't anything to write home about. It serves its purpose and it gets you a meal quickly. But there are a few quick service restaurants that we find we actually enjoy, and Centertown Market is one of those. Their island-inspired lunch and dinner menu is very good. We were able to get shrimp, jerk chicken, chicken bowls with vegetables, and fish tacos. There were so many options that were better than what was in some of the parks. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments, but Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios just don't have great quick service meals in my opinion. So we planned midday breaks and grabbed lunch here at Centertown Market since there were so many yummy options. Like we said in our last video, Disney's Caribbean Beach is the largest resort property. It isn't the resort with the most rooms or the most people, but the most acreage, making it very, very large. And even though the walking paths are beautiful, the rooms on the farthest edge of the resort will take you at least 15 minutes to walk to Old Port Royale. After a long day of walking in the park, that's not always what you want. The pirate rooms are in the Trinidad Village, which is the farthest village. Now, each village has its own internal bus station that will take you to the food, pools, and get you closer to the Skyliner. However, we found waiting for these buses can be time-consuming, and sometimes they arrive full, which is very frustrating. To be honest, it wasn't a deal breaker for us, but traveling around this resort does take a little bit of effort and time, so it's definitely something to keep in mind if you decide to stay here. Disney has recently been updating a lot of their resort hotels, changing out things like flooring, beds, and updating bathrooms. But the last time Caribbean Beach had a room update was back in 2009, and then it was just the standard rooms. Even though the theming is so cool, the pirate rooms are starting to show their age and in our opinion need an update. Once you get past the wow factor of the immersive theming, you will see wear and tear in the carpet, layers of patched up paint, chips in the baseboards, and some wear in the bathroom fixtures. If you have a pirate fan, I would definitely say it's still worth staying, but these rooms aren't cheap. On average, they run an extra $50 per night. So if you can take or leave the pirate theming, then we would suggest staying in a standard, updated room. This leads us to the room size. The rooms at Caribbean Beach come in at 300 square feet, which is the smallest room size for a moderate resort. The pirate rooms come with a double bed compared to the normal queen beds in your standard rooms. This coupled with a small bathroom, and we definitely felt the spacing was more comparable to the value resorts than other moderate resorts. At 5'5", I can make it work, but Chris is over 6 feet and he said he felt cramped a lot of the times. Since this was a birthday trip for us, the pirate room at Caribbean Beach was a nostalgic touch. If you've stayed here before, you'll have to let me know your experience in the comments. My biggest suggestion would be to really think about how important and practical that theming is for you at the end of the day. Now let's move on to who should and shouldn't stay here. We are really big advocates of knowing your resort style. Do you love the beach or mountains, social groups, or quiet nights? Our family loves the beach with a chill vibe, so we really enjoyed staying at Caribbean Beach. It gave us the feeling of being in the middle of the Caribbean without actually going there. All of the social activities, shopping, and food are found at Old Port Royale in the center of the resort, which helps the villages have a very peaceful and relaxing quality, keeping the action away from your room. So if you are looking for larger-than-life Disney characters, fine dining, concierge services, mountain or city vibes, a big social scene, or a posh feel, then this isn't the resort for you. But if you are looking for a relaxing, island-inspired feel that centers on having fun at the pools, delicious food, and an overall calm feeling, then you will really enjoy Caribbean Beach. Or if you plan to spend a lot of time at Hollywood Studios or Epcot, or if you have park hopper tickets, then this resort would be a great option because the Skyliner makes getting to those parks super easy. Even though a few things ended up on our worst list, we did love this resort. It was a great place to recharge after a long park day and relax with your favorite people. If you have stayed at Caribbean Beach, we would love to hear your thoughts and know what you loved or didn't love about your stay. And if you would like to continue with us on our journey, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to see which resort we head to next. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you have a magical resort stay.